Anze Kopitar of the LA Kings has been kind enough to join us here at the desk at Media Day in Chicago. Anze, welcome to the show. It's great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
1,000 games in the NHL.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You hit it last year, and sometimes when we see it come across our timeline for certain guys, you know, it's a nice moment, and then you kind of move on to the next thing, though. But when you're in it, what did that number mean to you, considering the type of game you play and the wear and tear of your position?
Well, it's definitely a nice accomplishment. I mean, for sure. I'm very proud of it. But I guess what makes it even more special is doing it with one team. Obviously, me being in LA for all those years. And I've only managed to miss, I think, less than 30 games over the course of my career. So that's, I mean, knock on wood, I've been pretty durable. And yeah, so it's been, you know, a great accomplishment from obviously the standpoint of view with being with one team and doing it pretty quick, I guess.
You've been with the same group of guys for a while, which would probably make that a little more special. Does it also make it harder going from a team winning cups to where you're at right now and trying to recapture that?
Yeah, it's certainly not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, once you're up there, you know how good it feels. So when you kind of slide back a little bit, and you know, it's a bit of a setback for us, or at least it was last year. But you know, now we're trying to build it up again. You know, we still believe that the core is there. The talent that we picked up is definitely present. So we are very much, you know, in thinking of that we can obviously get back up there again, and but it's going to take a little bit of time and hard work, that's for sure.
Right.
But when you think of the core, I mean, if you're trying to build something back up, what do you need? You need a goalie?
Yeah.
We have a goalie, a really good goalie.
Yeah.
Blue liner?
Yeah.
We have that.
Do they have a center? Do they have a guy who can play
both ways?
Yep.
Well,
both ways.
score,
Yep.
Understood.
1,000 games in the NHL.
Yeah, 200
so
for that.
you know, in the world of hockey, as we've seen recently with St. Louis, sometimes it just takes a couple tweaks here and there. How far away do you think you are, based on your crew now and a new head coach coming in, to getting back into at least the postseason discussion?
Well, there's some questions to it for sure. There's some questions on certain positions, but we'll see. I mean, that's one of those things where you kind of see as you go along, really, who fits, who doesn't, what adjustments you make. I mean, Todd coming in obviously this year, definitely breath of fresh air. So, you know, we'll see. Everybody that I've talked to has had a good summer. We're excited to be back in LA, and we're ready to start the season.
Part of the 1,000-game plateau has to be talked about where you've come from. And this guy knows that I kind of have a sports crush on Slovenia. Like, I can't believe for a country that small what you guys have been able to accomplish. Is hockey, I know basketball is huge, I know soccer is huge. Is hockey coming along in Slovenia?
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely taken, you know, a third seat behind soccer and basketball, but let's hope there'll be some more kids starting to get into hockey and started playing. And let's hope the guy in Pittsburgh, Jan Droz, who's going to be with Pittsburgh for a little bit now, hopefully he can get to the NHL as quick as he can.
All right, for those who don't know at home, like 2 million people in Slovenia qualified for a World Cup, which is like Toronto, the city of Toronto qualifying for a World Cup, and one Eurobasket got screwed by World Cup. I won't even talk about that because the qualifying sucks.
Yeah.
But like, this is unbelievable how you produce this athletic talent.
Yeah, I think the interesting or the amazing part is it's just the versatility of sports, really. I mean, we have Olympic champion in pretty much the most versatile sports you can possibly have. I mean, we have rowers ourselves. We qualified for the Olympics.
Right.
We have you know, the Euro basketball. We won that. So we have some terrific ski jumpers. I mean, skiers. It's just so spread out for such a small country. It truly is amazing.
Right.
And don't forget the European Championships in 2000, where Slovenia qualified as well. That was a
And
huge
soccer too,
huge accomplishment for them in the moment. So, considering the versatility you're talking about, if Anze Kopitar was not a hockey player,
Oh, snap.
Oh boy.
so what are we looking at here?
Honestly, I don't know.
Is it just you were made for hockey?
Not a soccer player?
I'd like to think so.
Soccer wasn't your thing?
It probably would have been. It would have been somewhat in sports for sure. Maybe soccer, maybe tennis. I like to play tennis, and I did growing up. So maybe those were the two that maybe I would have
You a
picked.
Federer, Nadal, Djokovic guy? Who?
Federer.
Federer?
Yeah.
What do you think of Bianca Andreescu? She's we're back in Canada. She's making some waves, and she's in the U.S. Open final as well. So.
I saw that. Yeah, I mean, great player. Obviously, we'll see if she can get it done.
Okay.
All right. I know you're a Doncic guy.
Yeah. I've met him a couple of times, and very nice young individual.
Seems
and,
like a confident young man.
Oh my God, he's
and
good
a
too.
great player.
Yeah.
Great player.
Yeah, awesome.
Fantastic. Well,
All right.
listen, we wish you all the success. We're fans.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Good. Thank you.
and I know it hasn't gone the way you want, but the nucleus is there, and it's new head coach. You never know what can happen in this league, so we appreciate the time, Anze.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah. Of course.
Anze
Thank you for coming by.
Kopitar of the Los Angeles Kings, a versatile athlete.